Welcome to our next video, division of radicals notes. So the big thing about that aspect is you never want to have square roots in your denominator for answers. So the first thing we're going to be doing with these is getting rid of those denominator square roots. So look at that, 5 root 2 over root 5. Okay, so that's what we do. First thing we're going to do with the situation, first, you're going to multiply top and bottom by root 5 because root 5 times root 5, as we know, cancels. Because remember, 5 times 5 in the root gets 5 squared, so they cancel square roots. So it's just going to be 5 left. So what happens? The top becomes 5 times root 10 because 2 times 5. And the bottom is 5, right? Because those basically cancel each other out. And now in that situation, look at that. We have a 5 by itself, 5 down below, cancel, cancel. Final answer, just root 10. And we can't reduce the 10 down. There's nothing on that list of numbers there on the side that divides into it, right? So that means we're done with that one, which is fine. That's okay. All right, next one. How about 3 over divided by the root of 3? Okay. First thing you always want to do, take whatever the root number is on the bottom. You're going to multiply top and bottom by that square root. So on the top, 3 times square root of 3, just 3 times square root of 3. The bottom, the root 3 times root 3. Basically, remember, it turns into 3 squared. So it's going to be canceling out. So you're going to have 3 times square root of 3 over 3. Those 3's cancel. And your final answer is just root 3. All right, good. Next example for us. How about if you're doing 3 divided by square root of 2? All right, same kind of idea. Multiply top and bottom by square root of 2. So the top becomes 3 root 2, and the bottom, the roots cancel. So 2 is left over, and that's what we got left, right? And we can't reduce that any further, so that means we're done. Okay. All right, let's try, how about 3 divided by 5 times square root of 5? All right, so we only care about that root 5. So we're going to multiply top and bottom by square root of 5. So on the top, it's going to turn into 3 times square root of 5. On the bottom, 5 times basically 5 squared inside the root, right? But remember, those cancel. So it's going to be on the bottom, 5 times 5 is 25 on the bottom. On the top, 3 root 5. And 3 and 25 can't reduce, so it means we're done. Okay. Next one for us, how about 3 times root of 4 over root of 12? Okay. Ooh, root 12, that's kind of a biggie, right? It's kind of, number's kind of bigger. So I looked at my list of numbers here again. I see that, oh, well, that 4 there can actually divide into 12. So let's split that out like we've been doing the last few weeks. So the top stays the same, right? The bottom, you split it up into 4 times 3, and then split it. 4, root 4, and root 3. So look at that, cancel, cancel, because roots are 4 the same on top, bottom, so they can cancel. And we basically kind of we simplified it down already down to that. Excuse me. And so now we can actually continue the process with the new stuff, multiplying top and bottom by root 3. So that gives us 3 root 3 over just 3. Oh, but look, 3 cancel, cancel. Final answer, all that comes down to just square root of 3. All right, doing good, hopefully, doing good. Always let me know if you have any questions. How about 4 times square root of 5 divided by square root of 2? Okay, let's see how that goes. So only thing we care about multiplying is the top and bottom by the bottom denominator, which is the bottom root. So I mean, the square roots are going to cancel out. All that's going to be left on the bottom is a 2. On the top, 4 times square root of 5 times 2 is 10. And oh, we can reduce though, because 2 divides into 4 twice. So it cancels out. We're going to have 2 left up top. So final answer is just 2 times root of 10. Because we can't reduce that 10 down any further, right? Because only numbers that we would try would be 9 or 4. Neither one divides into 10. So it means we're good. All right. The last one, 8 divided by 4 root 12. Okay. Ooh, kind of same idea, right? Because we got some different pieces going on, and then we got roots on top and bottom, but both of them, both the 8 and the 12, can be reduced right off the bat. So let's do that before we go any further. So the top turns into root 4, root 2 because we split them up. The bottom, root 4, root 3 is the factors of 12, 4 times 3. And look at that, we have a 4 top, root 4, cancel, cancel. So what we have left currently is root 2 up top. On the bottom is 4 root 3. Okay, that's actually a little bit nicer, a little less things to worry about. So we need to multiply the top and bottom by that root 3. And what we get is, the top is inside the root, 2 times 3 is 6. On the bottom, 4 times 3 squared. So basically 4 times 3 is 12. You guys remember when the roots multiply, they cancel. And that is as far as we go because we can't reduce either one. So we're done. Good job. So they can be a little tricky, but take them one step at a time and you'll be okay.